except where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying?
Someone contacted me online about how to get certified in my method of teaching martial arts. He said and I didn't get a chance to meet him because Corona. I told him like, come to my class. He said he was going to come. Corona, bam, that's what did it. So I'm going to tell you how you can get certified in my method if you already got prior training and your training actually stacks up. This is what I still need you to do. Sign up for one of my classes and at least complete a session. Now, it may be inconvenient for you, but I promise you that paying about what, $50? No, not now. I'll say it could be from $58 to $78 to sign up for one of my classes. Since it should be a mutual welfare and benefit, and I did allow one person to pay me a fee to certify me, but he actually had already made the trouble of talking to me, and I dialogued with him. And I interviewed him. When I was talking to him, I wasn't just getting into his business. I actually found out he already had the equivalent of what I could give him, and he truly didn't need me. So, and he still made the effort to come to my class a couple of times anyway. So I certified him. That's the only person that I certified like that. And he decided to pay me. He paid me a fee, which was not a lot at all. And I certified him. And he's good too. Shoot, I should be going to his class. But anyway, this is what I want you to do. And because I was like, he was lucky. I was lucky. He was lucky that what he did just was what I'm doing anyway. But because I love promoting people because I'm just like that. And I'm always tempted to go if they got any prior training, even if they got a black belt or something, I want to reach down and just hand them one of mine. But I notice like they'll be really good at kicking, for example. They'll be even better than I could have shown them at kicking, but like their hands are just nowhere to be found and they can't fall. Or they'll be really good at punching and kicking, right? But they can't fall. They have no grappling to save their life. Or they got really good grappling and their kicks are just like terrible. Really, truly awful. Like I wouldn't even play kickball with them. And then what I find is like I probably still have a bias in leaning in this direction because I came up under Tang Sudo for so long. So even a lot of the way I move is still Tang Sudo. It's not necessarily ITF like. That's another reason why I ultimately created Cecil Ryu. And I got it certified by someone who's more knowledgeable than me. So now I'm not just making it up out of thin air. Woo! No, it's legit, cuz. Alright. Let me stop being country. No. I'm gonna be country till I'm in heaven. Because I'm country. Even though I've never milked a cow, I'm from Southern Maryland, some country. So, like Tang Sudo. Maybe because Tang Sudo in this area encourages a lot of cross training. And the Tang Sudo people they have really good body control that I can show them the rolls and stuff and they get them. I can show them the pins. There'll be like a little bit of resistance, but after one or two lessons, they can get in there with like a judo, even the judo green belt, and they'll be fine. So, long story short, if you really want to get certified in my method, just sign up for my class. Now, you may go, I don't want to have to start all the way over again in white belt. Yeah, you'll have to start all the way over again in white belt. But you're not going to be held to the same time requirements as everybody else. Because my goal is going to be to catch you up to where you should be. Like I had a student and she ended up going to another school. I won't say the name of the school, not because it's bad, but because I can't even remember the name. Now I think about it, I can't even remember their name. Oh. Okay, yeah. I'm still not gonna say it though, because somebody will twist it and say he talking about them, and I'm not talking bad about them. I'll just say, well, I will say they wear red. You know who you are if you're in the DC area. You know me. You wear red. They got a lot of students. She ended up going there because her friends are there. So I think it was probably more like what she liked was used to. So fine. But like with her, she had gotten like an orange belt from someone else, and then she came with training with me for a while before she found a school where like all of her friends went, so she decided to go there. But so what I did was I said, you got good fundamentals. You need to work more on what I do from judo, even though you still wouldn't get to orange belt in that yet. So I just focused her more up on catching her up with the judo and teaching her the ITF forms and my variations on them, which aren't that different. If anything, when I vary an ITF form, the ITF forms that I've changed, I just took, since I've been to so many different teachers over the years, I took this person's version, and put them together where they logically fit. That's it. Or like in Toy Gay, this motion, instead of stomping or picking my leg up because I had the flexibility, they made me do the for this mountain block. They made me do the big crescent kick because I had the flexibility to do it. So I make everybody do it. And even the people that are stiff, I can't do it. They get to the point to where they can at least do it hip high, and that's fine. I just say some people can do it head height, some people can't. So if you apply it, instead of maybe applying it as a crescent kick, you could apply this motion, especially if you reach your leg around, you could apply it as a leg reap or reaching behind and then hip throw on the person. So, I just got her up. She got up to orange pretty quick. Got up to orange pretty quick. And that would happen to anybody, even if even if people, because I promoted one guy. He was getting ready to get a black belt with another teacher. That technically it's another teacher, even though we same lineage, but it was technically another teacher, and he decided to train under me. So, and they weren't doing the judo part that I did, but they did everything else. So I'm gonna keep you where you at here. Shift your focus here. You don't have to be on Don level judo to get a black belt from me and Cecil Ryu. You have to be at least like green belt level judo, if that. Because I think I changed it to where I just said just yellow belt level judo for Fosa Don. Focus on that. Still had him going forward in the Taekwondo, just broaden their horizons. And then when he went to test, I tested him for Shodan. Surprise tested him at that. He didn't even know the test was coming. Bang, you got a Shodan. So if you're in the DC area, if you already have a black belt and you just want to get one in what I do, whatever it is, instead of paying me like a $100 or $200 for $100 for first degree, or a $200 fee for second degree, or a $300 fee for third degree, or a $400 fee for fourth degree, or a $500 fee for 5 degree, you get where I'm going for 6th degree and 7th degree. Instead of doing that, if you signed up for one session, it just really worked. I would say maybe it might not, you might not get it in like 1 8-week session. Maybe you could probably get in about 6 months if you just sign, because I need numbers for my class anyway. That would be a mutual welfare benefit. So just sign up for a class, enroll, and I'll work with you, and I'm not gonna hold you back. I'm not. You know what else would really be good too, if you're interested in getting in my method, is to enable me to have another judo only class. But see, in order to do that, I need at least 5 people. So like if you were 5 of you who are already decent, for lack of a better term, strikers, decent taekwondoans, but you just want to cross train in judo once a week, I could do a judo class once a week because I did it before. And I don't think my current day job would have inhibited that much. If I can get 5 of you to actually sign up for a class and you come regularly, we'll have it. And then you could just train in that. Just show me that you know how to do the other forms. Then bang. I could do Cecil Ryu Judo certifications. You would, have to go through the rigmarole for that. But if you just wanted to round out yourself, you already got enough Taekwondo, you just want to round out yourself, then just help me so I can have a judo club. And that would be cheaper too. than going to an organization and doing it. But hey, if you just don't have time to do that, but you still want to like just get a certification to get like rank transfer from one org to another, then what I'll do is I'll just point you in the direction to the head of my organization that I'm in now. Not Cecil Ryu, but the people who certified me. I can point you to them and they'll handle it. I just don't, I just don't have the time to like do everything that they do. Because when they certify people in their systems and styles and stuff, they don't just take anybody and do it. They go through this whole long process where they evaluate you and all that stuff. And I don't have time to do that for anybody else unless you're standing in front of me. Maybe that makes me selfish, but at this point, there are too many people in this area who are way more experienced than me that can do that. Now, maybe in another 20, 30 years, if I end up being like the most experienced one in this area, then that torch might fall on me, and then I'll be the one doing it, interviewing you, looking into your background, and all that other stuff. But the easiest way for you to do it with me, and this will cost you less money, but it may cost you more time, dude, just sign up for one of my classes, man. Be honest about your background, too. Please, I'm so tired of people. I never took anything. And then you jump up in the air, do some kind of flying arm bar, but you never took anything. You never took anything, but you're punching on a punching bag like you're freaking Sugar Ray Leonard. You never did anything, but you can hold your leg up. Like, stop that. Just be honest about your background. Because, like, if you could fight as well as me, but you just don't know forms, what do you think I'll have you work on? I'll just teach you the forms. If you do forms really well, but you can't really spar to save your life, then I'll spar with you more. So it's on you. That's what you can do if you want to get certified in my method. Just come to a class. If you don't have time for that because you're busy, but you feel like you just want to transfer your rank from there to here, you should join United States Head of Family Martial Arts Association. It's hard to find information on us online. All the ones I found are links from my own webpage. But if you contact me, I'll just give you my teacher's number, and he can put you in touch with Mr. Parks and all those other people. That'll help you out. So that's what you do. And on that note, thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people like this. Also, I'll talk about the martial arts. And peace. And thank you for your time.
Where the kicks at?